Hello, and thank you for your free reading request. So, I understand that you've met someone, and there have been some unfortunate situations in which he hasn't come through or he hasn't met with you, promises made but not kept, and you wanting to know his true intentions. So, let's take a look at your energies, his energies, any additional messages as it relates to his intentions towards you, and a potential outcome. All right, Knight of Cups here in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, and Eight of Pentacles. All right. So you're embodying an energy, I think, with the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands here. Definitely wanting to move forward, very likely in areas of your love life, but it could also be other areas in your life. Kind of like a go-getter kind of energy, okay? But you yourself might be a bit of a flirt as well, it looks like. Certainly a charming person, charismatic person, someone that probably has or feels that they have a lot of love to give, right? And you're wanting to share that with someone. So there's like a lot of passionate kind of energy here, fiery, driven. You want to make something happen. I think you might want to also make something happen with this person in particular. With the Eight of Pentacles here, you may have been dating for some time, or you continue to date, which is fine. Maybe you feel you've been dating for a while, or you've been at this for some time and are not getting where you want to be necessarily. Could also just be that a confirmation here that you've either been at this for a while, or you feel you've been at this kind of dating game for a while. You're kind of putting your best foot forward, best effort, really, really involved with your dating life. All right, let's pull some energies, or cards, excuse me, around his energy. You've got, goodness, it's funny, this one kind of wanted to fly over here too, huh? I wonder if you're embodying some of the energy of the Knight of Swords as well. So we've got Five of Cups here in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse. So, he might be a spur of the moment, kind of last minute kind of person, okay? Somebody that acts now, thinks about things later. So he could be a little impulsive even. He could be active on social media potentially, or maybe he uses social media as a ways of communicating with you as well, it looks like. But I'm not picking up on any nefarious, anything from him, but he may have a bit of a broken-hearted kind of past here. Yeah, I see that he's been through some things, it looks like, okay? I think he ultimately desires growth with the Three of Pentacles here in reverse, but he may not be, like, he wants it and he doesn't want it, you know what I mean? He may have difficulties dealing in more, so he could just be awkward, dealing in like social scenarios, dealing with other people, being surrounded by many people. He might like have a preference towards smaller groups, or let's get some clarity on that Knight of Swords here. What's going on with that Three of Pentacles as well? Yeah, like I said, he's tired. Oh yeah, this guy's going through a lot emotionally, whether he's shared that with you or not. With the Four of Swords here and the Nine of Swords here also in the reverse. He could be doing some healing, okay? He might be hesitant to jump into something new. There's definitely something that he went through, something that is still affecting him today with his Nine of Swords energy here in the reverse. He could also be, again, doing some clearing, doing some, work to kind of release himself of all of that. via resting, right? Physical rest, could be spiritual rest. He could be into meditations and things like that. I feel that he is working on self. I just don't think he's ready for a connection at this time. Okay, is there anything else that we need to know regarding this potential connection? Anything else we need to know? Yeah, so this was a big event for him with the Tower here in reverse. We've got the Empress in reverse. We've also got the Seven of Pentacles. Again, a lot of cycles, a lot of, you know, I think he's been patient, okay, with his process. He might even be resisting something, you know, maybe like really learning his lesson or learning a lesson. I'm not necessarily saying he's at fault with anything that he's going through, but he could be hesitant to kind of flowing with that process and really integrating, right, some of what it is that he may need to learn coming out of it. But yeah, with the Four of Swords, Ten of Wands, I mean, we're looking at the Empress here in the reverse. He's definitely taking care of himself. So now I'm convinced he is doing that internal work. I just don't think that you necessarily have or would want to be involved in that. Seven of Pentacles, you know, he could be having you waiting for a long time here, okay? He's definitely tending to his garden, meaning he's, you know, he's planting seeds, he's making changes, he's going through his process, okay? But that could take some time. I don't know if you want to be around for that. I just feel like there's something that he needs to work on, something that he needs to heal from going on here. All right, let's take a look at the potential energies of the connection as its own kind of entity. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups in reverse, Ten of Pentacles. With a lot of Pentacles, you know, this could materialize. This could materialize for you both. But at the heart of the matter is going to be a lot of, there's going to need to be a lot of reciprocity. I feel I keep getting this message that you want things to be not equal necessarily, but you definitely want that back and forth, you know, that sharing, that give and take, the there could be growth, a lot of growth here for both of you. It could be a lot of abundance here, more so from a possibly like economic perspective. This could be a good pairing, okay? Some additional messages here. Clarify that Ten of Pentacles here in the reverse with that Page of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. He may be interested in a different kind of outcome than what you're interested in. If you guys haven't had that conversation yet about what it is that you're looking for in a relationship and what the end game is, you two could have different end games. I do see you a little farther ahead than him in terms of maturity. Yeah, going back to what I said earlier, I feel like you're ready to get this going. You know, you're ready to maybe even settle down, honestly, with the Queen of Pentacles energy here. But with the Page of Wands, you know, he might still be looking out there elsewhere. And I'm not saying he's looking at other potential partners necessarily, but the Page of Wands is definitely about exploration, okay? Looking at different opportunities. He might be someone that's interested in travel and may have just some desires around that in his future, okay? So something to talk about, perhaps. So while I see something could potentially happen and occur, I don't know that it's necessarily going to end up where you would like, what both of you would like, because I think that ultimately there's slightly different desires for like the longer term. Yeah, so I'm not picking up on anything. I don't think he wants to use you. I don't think he just wants sex or any of those things. I just think he's got a lot going on here that he needs to work through before he's ready. So with that said, any closing messages for the current before we close the reading here? Yeah, Page of Pentacles here in the reverse. I think that ultimately this is going to be a bit of like a, there could be like learning for both of you. I keep getting the feeling that it's more for him possibly. But with the Page of Pentacles here in the reverse, I'm not seeing a lot of immediate anyway, right? Forward movement necessarily. Yeah, Queen of Cups here in the reverse, reminding you to really focus on self, okay? You are your own top priority, right? Self-love, self-care, nourish yourself before you look into like kind of nourishing others.